We're gonna go through door 6.
I want to go through door 6.
That's a problem.
Oh boy.
None of these teams will be able to go through the doors they want.
That's a problem. Are you referring to that line? Because I skipped by it a little fast. Sorry about that. Yes, it would.
Clover and I chose door 1.
Oh, I want door 6 just because of reasons.
Lotus and I chose door 2.
That's not enough people to open a numbered door, however.
The digital routes don't match up either.
We've got similar problems. Junpei and I want to go through door 6.
Okay, so everybody has a problem anyway.
But our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open that door, we need a 1.
Oh, hey. Wait.
Damn, what are we gonna do now?
I don't know what the combinations of numbers are, what the digital routes are. So, can Ace come through and just have everybody go through the other one fine?
What are we going to do?
Why don't Seven and Lotus go through door 1 with me?
What about me?
You're the odd one out here, Ace.
Isn't that obvious? Wasn't one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
You mean I should join Santa's team?
Yes.
Huh. I understand. I'll go through door 6 then.
All right. Okay, that did work out a little bit better than I thought it would.
If we do as Clover has suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind. This seems to be the most reasonable solution.
7, Lotus. What do you guys think?
I don't have a problem with it.
Me either.
You go 7, you gotta kill. Oh, God.
All right, then. We're good to go.
Oh,
See
God.
you later.
Wait,
Oh,
Clover! Don't move on your own!
Oh, I'll be going too then.
Yeah. Be careful.
We should get going as well.
Alrighty. So through door 1. Sorry, 6. I don't know why I said 1. Oh,
This
you know what?
is
I'm looking at my
E-Deck.
notes. I'm looking at my notes. 1 is what I need for the other pathway.
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
All right, let's go. Here it is. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Then let's get to it.
And thank God that I don't have to do any of the find this shit sequences.
Hey! I found it! It's right there!
Because honestly, that would probably give me a bigger panic attack than anything else.
It stopped.
Yes! It stopped.
Whew. I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to.
Huh. Interesting. I'm pretty sure that's a conversation that also happened during the door 3 route. Either 7 or Lotus said that in place of Ace.
We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
You got that right. Once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation.
I agree.
All right, let's go.
This door looks heavy.
But it's not locked. I'm opening it.
All right. What are we at this time?
Whoa, what the hell is this?
Is this the above area of the sub area?
This has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high, too.
Huh. Could be 2 stories, maybe even more.
This space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
What's that huge Kamaboko-looking building in the middle?
I have no idea what Kamaboko is supposed to be.
Kamaboko? Well, I guess that's as good of a description of it as any.
Junpei, please elaborate for us English speakers.
I see stairs, so we may as well head over to them.
Yeah, but this section's barely wide enough to fit one person.
I was just in the process of typing what the fuck is a Kamaboko.
You're right.
Whoa, you can't even tell the shape when you're this close.
Let's check out the other side, too.
This looks to be the steam engine room.
The steam engine room?
Yes, that thing that looks like a cross-section of a mushroom is the boiler. Do you see the 3 round doors near the bottom? Coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam. The same thing that drives a steam engine. This one is simply somewhat larger.
I see.
It's a bar-shaped block of surimi. Okay.
It doesn't appear to be running right now.
I'm going to assume surimi is a type of sushi, because otherwise I don't even know what that is.
All right, let's split up. Hey,
Whoa,
what's wrong?
hi.
Are you all right?
We've got another panic attack, or dizzy spell.
Hey, June,
Jumpy,
you... Oh, you're really warm.
Oh, in short, it's a room shaped like a long, rather low-ceiling aircraft hangar. Okie dokie. That makes it a lot clearer, actually.
Is your fever coming back?
yes, yes, it probably is. But I'm fine. Please, don't worry about me.
Okay, you're probably not fine. You're talking like you're loopy as shit.
I just need to rest. And I'll be fine.
June, did you have a couple of drinks back in the medical hall?
Okay, here, sit down. Careful.
Thank you.
If it's an old-timey ship like they're implying similar to the Titanic, there probably is bourbon among the supplies. Or whiskey.
Ace, Santa.
Yes.
Right. All right, let's get started. Hang in there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon.
Okay. So June is useless. Also, surimi is pureed fish with a binder so it'll hold in shape. The more you know from Google. Alright, steam engine room. Alright, let's begin by examining our surroundings. It's a square hull. Nothing in here. Ah, look at the back wall there. There's 3 small slots. Terminals for some sort of connector, perhaps? You mean think we're supposed to plug in something in here? Perhaps. Alrighty. Look at that button. It's glowing orange, right? It's gotta mean something. Guess pressing it is the best way to find out if it does anything, Santa. Huh. Nothing. Alright. I'd say this is probably here to move coal from place to place. It probably comes from over there. And then the belt carries it down the tunnel and out here. So the conveyor belt was moving. Yes, the coal would almost certainly come out here. Alright. The tunnel goes all the way across the ship. This pillar goes up towards the ceiling. Okay, that seems to be all I can investigate here. How about over here? Oh, I thought we were purely in VN territory. We get some point and click too, huh? Yeah. The game, if you're not, apparently you're not aware of this, this is half room escape, half visual novel. So there's big, huge visual novel sections, but then this part here is point and click trying to figure out a room escape. So vaguely similar to Myst, but yeah. This is the huge oven for this boiler. There are 3 open areas in it. Each of the open areas has a gear in it. Oh, and the correlation to Myst was it's like going through an age. Okay, I can go up. Hello? 3 siders on the left are down, but this one is up. A number of lines engraved in these. I suspect we are meant to do something rather specific with them. Junpei, why don't you move that slider down? Well, there's no harm in trying, I suppose. Nothing. Huh. Nothing happened. Maybe he needs to be prepared somehow. You're saying if we did something somewhere else, it'd respond somehow? Yes, I suppose that's one way of putting it. Alright. I'm not gonna mess with those, because it appears that I can't. Oh, that's the door we came through. Can I go up further? I can. Cool. Anywhere at that pile of boxes here. What the hell's in these things, anyway? They're way too heavy to move. Alright, how about you? One of the doors on the furnace. There's an A on it. There's a circular wheel in the center of the door. Alright, let's give that sucker a twist. You can't enter. Well, it's noisy, but it opens. It's totally pitch black in there. Should go in here. Alright. This looks just like the door we went into. Where are we? We must be on the other side, yes? Put us directly above the conveyor belt. Anyway, we should keep moving. There's a great deal we've yet to investigate. Oh. Alright. Well, we couldn't get around the boxes, so let's try B. Hello? It supports and braces the side of the ship. It's not a ladder. Catwalk. Whole bunch of boxes blocking the way here. Stairs back down should be on the other side of these boxes. You have an excellent memory. Use that to draw a map inside your head. That way you won't get lost. Okay, can I click that? There we go. Alright, let's give this wheel a spin. You're in the mirror universe, Junpei. Clearly, duh. That's weird. I don't feel any resistance. Ah, shit. Whoop. And the wheel came off. Good job, genius. You broke it. You didn't break it. It broke all by itself. Alright, so we did need a wheel from over here. So now let's try C. Oh. And operated winch. There's no wheel to turn. Oh yeah, I've got the wheel I pulled off the other winch. Sweet, it's a perfect fit, like they were made for each other. Not shaky at all. I should be able to turn this now. Alright, haul up the wooden box. So there's some sort of device in the box. I'm not sure what it is. At any rate, you might as well turn that wheel now. Come on, Ace. Finish your talking. What happened? The wheel only turns to the left. That means we can't reel up that rope. Resident Evil Rule 56, all games have a valve handle. Half-Life 3 confirmed. Alright, simply need to go downstairs after letting the wooden box down. Alright, come on.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Oh, we get more voiceover sections. I was about to say VA. Like, no, that's not it. VO.
Yeah. June's down over by there.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
Well, of course not. She's not gonna just get better right away, you know? It'll take time.
It certainly did not take this long, but it certainly did not take this long last time. But I do agree, Junpei. It's probably not just gonna go away in like 2 seconds.
What could be causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps?
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion. She gets dropped into some weird-ass ship, forced to play some messed-up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
So you're saying we're abnormal?
Yeah.
Well, at least you're being blunt about it. That being said, you're kind of freaking out. You just haven't freaked out to the same extent.
We're just running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual. How the hell could you call that normal?
Fair point.
We're just guinea pigs.
A guinea pig? You mean like a lab rat? You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment?
Well, given what Seven said in the last run, probably not too far off.
Is that what you're saying?
Dunno. But it does seem like a possibility, you know?
Or are they gonna auto-walk me
You
down?
know, speaking of experiments, there was this experiment some scientists did with rats.
Ooh, boy. Whoever set this up was dedicated to it. Just buying a ship this size without rigging it with test traps is a multi-million-dollar investment. Yeah. I don't know if you were in at this point, but in a previous run, there's entirely a possibility that this is done by some group acting as a pharmaceutical company. Or using a pharmaceutical company as a front. So, they probably have some really big freaking money backers. Umbrella! Oh, God. Thank God, I already know this from experience with this game, but yes, thank God I do not have to deal with zombies. That would be like the last straw with this game. I dealt with enough of those in
They
Uncharted.
took a squarish C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it. The tank has 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation? Which exit would the rat choose?
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified.
Try Optimum. I have no idea which one that is referencing. Also, I don't know what that skip was, but it was in the game, not in the stream.
Which means the rat can't get out that way.
I have no idea why the game does that every once in a while.
So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
Look at you hackers pinning and sweating as you run through my ship.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
You're right. It isn't very interesting. Yet. See, these scientists repeated this experiment over and over, using hundreds of different rats over several generations. This produced some surprising results. With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B. But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original one, with the same results.
Oh boy. This seems to be a recurring theme. I don't know why it has to be a bunch of experiments that it had to display, but okay. Yet again, we have another group of people far away who apparently are getting the same results as somebody who did the same thing in a different location.
No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same.
Oh boy. What's the kicker for this one?
The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one.
Okay. Cross distance telepathy thingy. Again.
These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come in contact with them. And yet, they all easily found their way to exit A as though they already knew. What did it mean?
For all I know, bullshit!
Are you suggesting something like telepathy?
There it goes. He's outright said it.
They were passing information to one another through some undetectable medium?
How the hell would I know?
Okay, dude, you tried to put that explanation to the cynic. Well, I guess that's not too far off, actually. Never mind, I take that back. This is the cynic who decided that 4 is not a, This is the dude who doesn't like 4 because 4 is a lame-ass number because it's not as low as 9, but it's not as good as 1. So not Umbrella, but Nim. Well, no. Wait. Nim as predecessor to Umbrella.
I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made him do that.
So the scientist who conducted that experiment went off and formed Umbrella later. That's what it is.
But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it. Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out.
Ooh, there's a crossover fic in that thought.
And we gotta get the hell out of here before June passes out.
Hey, wait. There's something I want to ask you.
What?
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know? If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge. You ever think about that? Huh?
Okay, that's actually funny because there was another puzzle in Door 2 that dealt with the word emerge and emergence and emergency.
Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out, or appear, or rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Inspiration?
Go on. I don't see the train of logic right now, but go on.
Yeah. Think about it. When the chips are down,
More panic,
either you
you know.
crack
Yeah, that's
or
where
your
my
mind
mind was
focuses
going
and
first.
pulls up what you need.
Yeah, panic was where my mind was going first, not inspiration.
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges. Is that what you're saying?
Oh boy, Junpei.
Yeah.
Never mind, he actually took it with a grain of salt.
That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Oh.